Need computer training for a group or office? Contact us today to get a free demo of our training at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.
In this lesson, we'll review practice questions 6 through 10. Let's start with practice question number 6. How do you define success? The key to answering this question well is to break your answer down into two parts. First, talk about work success. Then talk about something you do outside of work, such as sports, volunteering, or some other positive topic. So, a good answer to this question might sound like, on the job, I always feel successful when I can complete a project before my deadline. Outside of work, I feel most successful when I'm volunteering at the youth basketball center. So I would say that I define success as contributing to things that benefit others as well as myself. Now let's look at practice question number 7. Why did you leave your last job? This can be a very tricky question to answer, especially if you were fired from your last job. The key to answering this question well is to keep everything you say about your former job positive. If you left voluntarily, it's good to talk about things like wanting to utilize new skills that couldn't be used at your old job, or wanting to grow your career in a way that wouldn't have been possible at the old job. If you were fired, keep your answer brief and segue into something positive. Never badmouth your old boss, no matter what. So, if you left your last job voluntarily, a good answer might sound like, well, I enjoyed my last job very much, but I was looking for bigger challenges and I wanted to grow my career. When I saw the opening for this position, I knew that I wanted to pursue this job. If you were fired, a good answer might sound like, well, my skill set wasn't really a match for my previous employer, but it seems like a perfect match for this position. Now let's look at practice question number 8. Why do you want this job? The key to answering this question well is to talk about you, not the company. When answering most questions, it's a good idea to constantly talk about the company and what they will get if they hire you. When answering this question, however, talk about a specific benefit to you, not them. So, a good answer to this question might sound like, I really like this company, and I think that this job seems tailored to my skill set and my goals. I think I'd be great at this job, and I think I would enjoy it. Now let's look at practice question number 9. Why should we hire you? This question may seem very similar to the previous question about why you want the job, but it's not. The key to answering this question well is to talk exclusively about how hiring you would benefit the company. Be specific about how your skills match the job for which you're applying, and always keep your answer positive. So, a good answer to this question might sound like, my extensive experience working with the same software that your company uses means that I could very quickly join your team without a lot of training. I also have a background in data retrieval systems, which means that I will bring some very innovative ideas and additional expertise to the table. Finally, let's take a look at practice question number 10. What are your future goals? This question can be asked in a number of different ways, such as, where do you see yourself in 5 years, or where do you see yourself going in this company? The key to answering this question well is to make sure that your answer involves the company. Don't mention anything school or family related when you're asked this question. So, a good answer to this question might sound like this. Once I'm experienced and qualified enough, I'd like to pursue a management position with Acme Publishing. What other career opportunities would be available at Acme for someone with my skill set?
Like what you see? Get a free demo of our training for groups of 5 or more at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.